Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Today is I have no idea, the 20 something of May, and I am in full on Trump mood. I did not even change my clothes from yesterday. Obviously, I went to bed in different clothes, but then I put on the dirty clothes from yesterday because I didn't have a shower. So it's been one of them days. Today, me and Hillary got into a little debate about playing with words. So this is gonna be a short video today, like I said, because yesterday's video was horribly long, I know. But yeah, today's video. So people who sort of play with words and like answer the question that suits them. For example, if I said to you, all right, let me give you an example. Let's say yesterday there was a party, right? And you went to the party and you stayed there until 3 in the morning. And because of that, you didn't go to work the next day. Okay, as an example. And then your boss says, you didn't come to work today because you went to a party? And then you say no, which is fine. But then technically, then your boss presses you and says, did you go to the party last night? And you say, oh, yes. And did you stay there until the end at 3 o'clock? Yeah. And we were tired this morning, so you couldn't come into work. No. Were you too tired to wake up this morning? Yes. And then because of that, you didn't come into work. Yeah, that's why. It's like, so you didn't come into work today because you went to the party last night? No. I didn't come into work today because I was too tired and I missed my alarm. You know, that kind of playing with words? Because there's so many times, and it's not a language thing. I've confirmed that it's not a language barrier or culture thing. It might be a culture thing, but people here, I shouldn't say people here, Hillary, and other people here. No, it's people here. Yes, I'm thinking as I'm making the video, as you can tell, so stop laughing at me. Yeah, people here love to play with words. And it's so difficult sometimes to get a straight answer. So I wonder how they manage at work. Did you do this? No. Did you pick up this thing? Yes. Did you put it on the table? Yes. Did you nudge it off the table with your elbow? Yes. And then it broke? Yes. So you broke it? No. I just wasn't looking and I hit it with my elbow. I don't know what happened after that. Oh God, come on. Like, I asked her, AJOS, does her brother smoke? She says no. I said, okay, because it's interesting, because all the other males that I know in China, like all the other men that I know in China, they all smoke. And I was thinking about it, and it was really true. It's like every single one, 100%. It was 100%. Every single male that I knew in China at the time was a smoker. And I said, did your brother smoke? She said no. I was like, okay. Your dad? She said no. I said, okay. And then there was one time, probably about, because I never thought about it until after that. I just ignored it. And then there was another time, probably about a year or something after, when I went into her home and I saw her dad smoking. And I was like, but he's smoking. And she's like, oh, yeah. It's just like when some family members come over or something and there's a special occasion, yeah, he'll have a smoke. And I was like, okay, so that means that he too smokes. Like, he may not be a regular smoker, but you could say he smokes because it's not like it's once ever, not like he tried it and gave up. He does this on a particular occasion that kind of makes him a smoker on an occasion, right? If you do something every Christmas, that means that you do this thing every year. You do this once a year. I don't know, would you class that as a smoker if you smoke every time family comes over, which is probably about, I don't know, it's not every day, granted, but it's like once a month, once every, I don't know, twice, 3-4 times a year, like that. I don't know, at least. I don't know, I'd say yes, but not all the time. That's what my answer would be. Does your dad smoke? Yes, but not every day, just on occasion. That would be my answer. I could not answer no and leave it at that, but that's what she did. And the brother. What caused me to have suspicion is the lighters in his bedroom. He's got like lighters all over, and he always has a lighter in his pocket. And I'm thinking to myself, and his excuse was, oh, his friends sometimes smoke and he just wants to have a lighter for when they smoke. And I'm like, come on. Because I'm just trying to think, as a non-smoker, me, I don't smoke. As a non-smoker, I'm thinking, even if I owned a lighter, like in the home, if I had a lighter, why would I have multiple lighters? Not just the cheap ones. I'm talking like the arty ones, you know, the fancy flamethrower style ones, all different shapes, and not just the typical lighters, like the fancy ones. Why would I have that kind of interest, that kind of hobby? And why would I always have a lighter on me if I didn't smoke? Why would I need to carry it around with me if I didn't smoke? So I was thinking, that's too weird. And then there were times when I was like, I suspected, like, can I smell smoking? But then it's in Beijing, and like, if everyone's smoking, he could have been around someone who smokes, so fine. And then one time he wanted to show me a video on his phone from when him and his friends went out somewhere. And then in the video, there he was, smoking. And he was like this, oh, you saw that? Yeah, just sometimes I just have it. And I was just like, well, yeah, I thought so. So all this time. And then the answer comes back to, not a smoker, just when his friends are around and they smoke. And it's like, yeah, but all of the guys smoke. So that must be quite a lot then, like every week. If not every day, but every week. So I know he's not doing it maybe because he wants to do it, but if he's doing it every week, then that still makes him a smoker. I don't know how. And anyway, there's so many different things like that, you know, playing with the words and stuff. And another thing, it came to like with the translation stuff, because her boss occasionally asks me to translate stuff. And I'm the kind of person, if I'm going to do it, and if it's going to have my name attached to it, like I'm the one who did it, therefore it's so good or so bad, then I want to know everything about what I'm doing, right? So they gave me the translation thing, and I looked at the Chinese and I looked at the English. They said to me, just correct the English. And I was like, okay, I can correct the English, but I'm looking at the Chinese, and that Chinese does not match up with this English. So that's the question. Is that Chinese supposed to be like the translation for what I'm writing? And they're like, yeah, but you don't need to worry about it. You just correct the English. I was like, I can't do that. If you want me to, like, because then what's going to happen is they'd say that, oh yeah, Loxley translated it. But then someone else who can read Chinese and English, they'll read the Chinese and be like, but it's not talking about the same thing. Like, what did he translate? And like, who is this Loxley guy? And they were like, yeah, he's Loxley. He can speak Chinese and he can write English. He's the one that translated it. So, you know what I mean? Playing with words. They want you to do something. They want me to translate. And I'm like, okay, I can translate. But you can't just ask me to correct the English when the Chinese doesn't match the English. That's not translating. That's just, you know. So it's a shame that I can read the Chinese. And I was like, hey, that Chinese is completely different. Like, what's going on? And they were like, oh. And I was like, yes, you need to find out. And then they're like, it's like as if I'm asking too many questions. And I'm like, well, don't ask me to translate that, you know? So anyway, it's fine. They went back and they said, yeah, actually, let's just send everything to him. So they're sending everything to me now, like the Chinese, the English, everything, to just look through and put stuff in the right order, translate the Chinese correctly with the English and stuff like that. So, yeah. But if you don't ask, you know, if it was somebody else, they would be like, well, my job is just to correct the English. So even if the Chinese is saying like, welcome to this ballet and art school, it opened in 2016, and then the English is saying something like, you know, go down the corridor on the left, it's the third door, and you should ask for Mr. James. It's like, anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, but just playing with words and the culture of just like doing your job and doing your bit and only answering the question that was asked and not actually answering the question. Do you live here? No. Is this your home? Yes. Do you go there every single day? Yes. So you live here? Oh, you mean, is this my... Yeah, this is my home, I live here. Yeah, I thought you meant, do I live here? Like on this spot where I'm sitting on this bed? I don't live here. That's the kind of stupidity that I'm dealing with, so... I don't get when we started playing with words like this and not getting to the point. Ask a question. Is this your cup? No. Is this the cup that you use? Yes. The cup that only you use? Yes. So it's your cup. Oh no, I didn't buy it. It was a gift. It's not mine. Oh my God. Yeah, that kind of stuff. All right, I'm gonna end it here, but it's just like, it's kind of frustrating when you ask questions and then you get the answer and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to keep fishing because you're not answering my question. And it's just annoying. Just, stop being so complex with everything. Everything shouldn't be a legal discussion with terms and conditions and like exact phrasing. Oh my goodness, I've got crazy little... Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, so hope you had a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for another video where I'm not... Oh my God. He's lost it. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.